승리의 여신 니케.
What's up, guys? Welcome to your Thursday night stream. I'm actually kind of liking the idea of possibly switching my streams to Thursday again. I used to do it. Now we're normally on Wednesday, but I'm feeling like Thursday might be better. Hope everybody is having a good day, good week. Make it a little brighter in here. Ooh, login event. So I almost missed the first day of this because I've had a very busy last couple of days, and I just like capped things and kind of left things in the background while I was like working and stuff, and yeah. Like I did the first day of this event like 15 minutes before reset. Who we got in chat? We got DK Psycho, Trio. Trio. I almost read that as Tria. Yo, what's up? Levelin 81, Bolverk, Nauk, Lone Syndicate, Aurafly, Beely. What's up, everybody? Stream started just as you're starting the event. Nice. I need a drink of water. Feeling a little dehydrated. Thursday physics class is better, says Garrick. Yeah, I don't know, it might be. What's up, Dr. Eagles? Hello. Hey, Eugene. You're starting off playing some Eversoul? Yeah, oh, you're talking about, yeah. So, now that we're out of initial introductions here, let me change my screen. There we go. Yeah. So we have another member request, channel member request. We're going to be taking a look at some Eversoul stuff. This isn't strictly within the membership benefits. Like technically, you can ask me to play a game, but Eugene just wanted me to check out some of the Bond stories, and so rather than like logging into the game or like using his account or whatever, he was nice enough to actually just record some videos and upload them on his YouTube. And so we're going to be taking a look at some stuff from Eversoul that way. We won't do it quite right at the very beginning here. We'll wait maybe towards the middle of the stream after we do a little bit of Nikke, and then of course we'll be coming back to Nikke again after that. But look forward to that. I'm going to be going into it totally blind. I've never played Eversoul, so should be interesting, but I've heard a lot of good things about it. Did I already get Marciana? No. No plans to get her. Gonna roll some stats on Modernia. Pretty sure get trash. Good luck, good luck. Yeah, RIP Destiny Child. As of yesterday, actually. Although, I mean, I guess depending on where you are in the 24 hours, it could be considered today, depending on where you are in the world. But yeah, we are officially on the memorial version for Destiny Child. And the game has reached end of service. Hold on, my screen is super bright. Let me go into settings here really quick and like turn this down a little bit, because that's like obnoxiously bright. Okay, that feels better. There we go. So I just can't like pull that up at the same time as the game. That's why I had to hide my screen there for a second. You got max ammo. Nice. That seems pretty good, actually. You rerolled and got 44%? Okay, good, good, good. Alright, let me go ahead and pick up some stuff. Like I said, we're going to do a few of our just, like, daily stuff here. You know, like buy our stuff in the shops, things like that. You know, I gotta be honest, this whole event really, like, snuck up on me. I mean, I knew it was happening, obviously. I even talked about it in an earlier video. I made some community posts about how they're going to be able to have, like, 2 events happening at the same time. But just this week has kind of gone by as a blur for me. And, yeah, I guess I wasn't really that particularly hyped about this event coming. So I'm still kind of like in near brain space. No shade on this event. Like, I know some people are probably really enjoying it. I don't think it's a bad event by any means, but I'm just, you know, still excited about Nier. Nier's still here for the rest of the week, you know, and not really ready to shift gears yet. If you guys saw my skill preview, skill analysis for Marciana, you'll know that I think she's decent, probably best for solo raids, but not someone that I'm going to spend a lot of resources on before the anniversary, so she's just going to have to wait. Eventually she can go on the wish list and I'll get her at some point. Of course, I said that with Blanc too, and here I am still without Blanc. Shift Up really bringing the heat with Naga and Tia. So I hear. Okay, so that's another thing. I haven't looked at them at all. I just know, like, know that they were, like, leaked, except it's not really a leak because I know they're accessible in the Wikipedia. I haven't looked at their skills at all. I'm told that we can already see their burst animations. Somebody posted them somewhere, but I don't think they're actually in the game. But that was 100% a mistake, right? Like, even if, like, they put it in their own game on accident, like, there was no official tweet about it or anything. Like, there's no way they meant to do that. But I'm actually, later in the stream, I might take a look at them, and we might record a skill analysis video for them live. And then I'll put that out later tonight / tomorrow, because I do want to analyze their skills, and I don't know anything about them, and I think it'll be interesting to check them out. So we'll do that later in the stream, after the Eversoul stuff too as well. RO Supremacy says, to be already sitting on the bench. Dang. Unfortunate. I mean, 2B is strong. Definitely good in some situations. But I think, you know, A2 is definitely the more universally usable one. 2B needs a very specific squad to be super good, too. She's a strong, unique unit, though. Batman says he can't block on interception. Like, you can't get behind cover? What do you mean? Like, you can't go into defense mode? That's weird. Yeah, Syndicate, I feel like Intern Kun did mess up. Like I said, even though it's, like, kind of technically not a leak, because it's in the game, it's not like someone, like, data mined and posted it or whatever. Like, it's clearly not supposed to be in the game, you know? Yeah. And I mean, I think A2's usefulness is probably a little bit exaggerated or accentuated just because she was insanely strong against this solo raid that we just had. But I think she will continue to be good because she's proven to be strong against like the train and other bosses with parts as well. But she was just absolutely OP against the Blacksmith solo raid. Like, she was way better than any other unit you could possibly use. The blocking feature isn't working since last update. That's very strange, Batman. If that's a real thing that's happening to you, I would definitely post that in the on the official Discord. They have a channel for like errors and things, so you should definitely make that known. Malk says, you don't think they're completed yet. Tia's skill 2 could be infinite if manualed. I don't even know what her skill 2 is, but don't tell me, because I want to actually look at it and make the videos live. But I wouldn't be surprised if you were right, honestly. Which is something that I kind of was thinking about earlier before I just jumped on here. That, like, their kits might still be subject to change since I don't think they're supposed to be in the game yet. So that could totally be, like, an early test version of them. I also think, and I'll mention this in the videos when we record them, I also think that we're unlikely to be getting them soon. Like, probably kind of soon, but not right away. Like, I don't think they're going to be the next event. And I'll talk about that when we record the video, about why I think that. But, yeah. Beely, I think that's just a error that Batman is encountering. I mean, probably somebody else is too, but I don't think that's a universal thing. But I think he means that, like, he can't go undercover. Like, things still hit him even when he's in cover. I don't know. Sinkyu, I don't think so. I don't think it's going to be before the anniversary. But this is pure speculation. But, I don't know. I'll talk about my reasoning during the skill analysis video that we'll record later in the stream. Alright, let's talk to Delta. What do you think, Commander? Oh, yo, I totally didn't even read what she said. These new Nikke recruits have no discipline. Oh. Sure. We never allowed such intolerance back in my day. Jeez, I don't know, I think she probably wants me to say this one. Yeah. That's like such a boomer response. Alright. Talk to Diesel next. I really like the color of the uniform I'm wearing. This one's so funny because it's just like not relevant to her skin that she has. But sure, we'll say blue. She's clearly all black and she's like, I love this blue uniform. Alright, Belorta. Belorta is always hungry. Nobody ever comes to our toy store. I'm so bored, old timer. Then play with the toys in your store if you're bored. Let's see. A 2-for-1 offer on toys, a 2-for-1 offer on ticket, tricks, and sure, 2-for-1 offer on toys. Oh no, it's too boring. Okay. I don't know anything about this girl. Alright, we'll talk to Micah next. Ooh, I just like hit my desk and the whole camera shook. I moved the world for you guys. Yeah, the diesel costume is gorgeous. And it's kind of a flex, because like almost nobody has it. Like only day one players do. I mean, not technically day one. Like you could have started in a couple weeks, but you know what I mean. Why was she so upset? Because there was nothing left for her to eat. Yeah. Alright, who are we talking to next? Yulha. Low-key wish you had it before it disappeared. Yeah. It's a cool little flex now. Yeah, month 1 players only, yeah. Yeah, it was the first mission pass. Alright, I had a feeling that might be wrong, but I don't know. I went for it. Sometimes, I don't know, you really gotta, like, know these girls' personalities, because, like, some of them want you to just, like, placate them, and others feel like you're just, like, full of BS when you do. Oh, man, I feel like she's talking about my real room. I'm very minimalist. Should we upgrade the chairs? Get a fancier carpet? I do actually have a fancy rug out in my living room. So that was real. Okay. Anchor. Nikke Azure Lane, Nikke Blue Archive. Whoa. For real? I don't think so. Yeah, Rupee's gacha costume got the burst finally. Yes. I read that in the notes, but I have not looked at it yet. Thanks for the reminder, Levlin. I will definitely be putting it in the lobby here in a second. I don't even know what it looks like. This is how, like, I'm telling you, I've been so out of the loop for the last couple days. Okay. Fishing is a big hobby of mine. I'm a master angler. Literally never been fishing in my life, but in Nikke, I'm a pro. Alright, we'll talk to Helm. Alright, Admiral blah 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 blah. Help her practice her speech. Alright, we have two more. Who am I talking to? Oh, Novel. Novel and Polly, that's right. Yeah, we finally get the full value of the rupee skin. Yeah. Yeah, and they told us they were working on it, like, so like 2 months ago or something, so cool that it's finally here. Oh no, I can't remember this one. In the name of justice, I will not let you go unpunished. Catchphrase. I'll go with this one. Yeah, Novel's cool already. But not. But we'll tell her she is. Alright, Polly. I want to be on the force until the day I die. Think I can do it? In your case, Polly, I think it's possible. Look at her eyes light up. See, that's one that you can just, like, tell sweet nothings to, and she'll be like, yeah. But some of them see right through it. What's up, Elvina? Welcome to the stream. Elvina's showing up on Twitch, too. What's up, Elvina and Elvina? Comparing Maiden to Novel's nurse costume, which do you guys think is better? We'll take a look at Novel's costume in a second here. Okay, so we're done with our advising. So let's take a look. Since we're talking about Novel's costume, we'll take a look at that, and then we'll put rupees on the lobby. I have high hopes for rupees lobby, but I don't know what it looks like. Well, let's take a look at Novel first. Where's Novel? Novel is one of the few units that has more than one extra skin. It's such a novelty. Ha 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 ha. Alright, let's see. This is a nurse? I mean, is it? I guess this is a nurse. I mean, she has a nurse's hat, but she kind of looks like a waitress at like a 50s diner or like a maid cafe or like... she has the syringe. I'm going to say this is a very loose interpretation of a nurse. Nurse meets Harley Quinn. I don't know, I just get the impression that she's going to like put on some roller skates and come bring me some fries and a shake or something. It's cute though. I like it. I like it. I'm just not sure this reads nurse. To me anyway. It looks more like a maid than a nurse. Yeah, I agree. Lone Syndicate got pushed out of the top 3 in the last minute. Dang, unfortunate. I am in the top 3%. Most of you guys on Discord on my server already know that. This was one of the first solo raids that I truly tried to get a high score on. So it was a fun experience. It's not something I'm going to do every time, but I did enjoy it. No Blanc handicap made it interesting, but it was fun just like seeing the puzzle. I don't know, I'm going to make a video actually talking about solo raids in general, and some of you viewers are actually going to contribute to that video. So look forward to that. But we'll probably do that next week after the rewards have been given out, and I can flex the frame to prove that I maybe know what I'm talking about. I don't know. Psycho got pushed down to 2.88%, real close. Scraping in there. Yeah, I don't remember exactly. I want to say I ended at like 2.4 or something. When I first got the score, it was like 1.8 or something like that. But like the last 5-6 hours got pretty intense. People were putting in a lot of high scores. Anyway, Rupee. What does Rupee's animation look like? Let's do it. No, not settings. Lobby. Oh, hey, before we do that, I recently got Milk Max Limit Break. I don't think I actually posted about it. So I was using her background for a while. I actually like it. It's pretty cool. She's got like a weird like sports bra on though. It's like, I don't know, why does she have bands like constricting her arms from coming up? I don't know. Is that a thing? But yeah. Okay, so let's go to the lobby and skill cutscene. Where's Rupee? Do I have to claim it or do I just automatically have it? Oh, yeah, here it is. I think this is it. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a W, guys. No regrets on buying this. Possibly the best one we've gotten so far. Yeah. Hope you're all jealous now. Yeah, animation looks good, Lone Syndicate. Chef's kiss, for real, for real.
오늘은 루피가 쏜다. 럭셔리 내비 샷.
It's unfortunate that just recently I've kind of stopped using Rupee a lot. I used her for a long time. She's very strong, but like I've gotten to the point where I'm starting to not use her, but looks amazing. She can definitely stay here in the lobby for a while. Everything else is going to stay near for the moment. So we got Brid looking fine in her black 2B inspired dress. We got 2B herself. And then I have Max Limit Break A2, but I don't know. I actually like her just standing here in the lobby as opposed to using the Max Limit Break wallpaper. 10 out of 10 for real. Burst 2 is a competitive spot. It is, it is. Who do I use instead? You pretty much main Rupee. I mean, it just depends on the situation. The thing is, we just have so many options for Burst 2. So, like, if we go into my box here, Senti is probably the best Burst 2 other than Blanc for campaign and bossing. But Senti is very, very good. It used to always be between Senti and Rupee, right? Like, if you needed to push, like, you're low on, like, CP or whatever, you use Senti. If you need all-out damage, you use Rupee. And they were just, like, the best ones, right? So, I don't know. If I need, like, against Gravedigger, I use Guilty. If I really just need generic DPS, I use Nihilister now most of the time instead of Rupee. Because Nihilister is similar damage, but just, like, more options. Like, she's got the Pierce. She can be very good against certain bosses. If you have Blanc is going to be amazing. Against certain single target bosses, Novel is very good. I'm just now finally starting to build my Novel. And then with the summer Anise team, then like Quincy is really amazing. So like those are kind of the burst 2s. But I think the big takeaway, honestly, is that there is no like single best burst 2 or any unit in general, to be honest. It really just depends specifically what you're fighting, and there are so many options. And this is one of the things I want to talk about in my solo raid video that I mentioned a second ago. Just how you can put things together in so many different ways. There isn't necessarily a single solution for things, but that's like a whole tangent. Gamer, yes, I did get a dupe of Nihilister. I'm very close to getting my second one. Dola's a popular burst 2 as well, yeah. And I use Dola like often on my Snow White team. So, I mean, Rupee is still very good, and she can be effective in various content, but I don't know. It just sometimes it's just there's going to be more value in other units sometimes. Yeah, happy to help, Elvina. Okay, anyway, what should we do next here? Let's go ahead and get... Oh, you know what? Let's read the messages. Do I have messages? Do you have messages from the Aegis Squad? Emergency, what's wrong? My starfish disappeared. Probably disappeared onto Helm's face. Poor Helm. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this was all too predictable. Probably 20 minutes out. So she's just gonna sit there. She's gonna lay there like a starfish with a starfish on her face for 20 minutes. Poor Helm. That was absurd. Okay. Final exam strategy. Okay. We have the new girls. Zwei looks the best from an aesthetic point of view. She does it for me more than the other ones. Really hope they rerun Miracle Fairy Anne. I wouldn't be surprised if they do. Honestly, I would expect the Christmas units to come back again, but it's possible it won't. But I think they probably will. Viper's still your main burst too. You know what? Viper hits hard. Like, honestly, I rarely find a situation to actually use Viper, but against certain bosses, Viper can be really, really strong. Like, she actually does more damage than anybody in some situations. Why is Ray is such a strange character? Like, why is she in the same class as these girls? Is like she's an old person in a young person's body, or she's like a really smart little kid? I could never figure that out from talking to her when we first got her. I was like, is she like a lolly, or is she just like a weirdo genius little kid? I don't know. Oh my gosh, these girls. Zwei? Yo, this is a long conversation. Alright. I don't know, I can't get interested in these characters. You think she's an old person in a kid body? Yeah, I kind of think that's true. I don't know. She's interesting. Okay, let's go to the Ark. We'll get Simulation Room out of the way. There was an earthquake? Oh, dang. Hope everything's okay. What area was the earthquake?
여기까지 온 지휘관은 오빠가 처음 죽겠다.
Just gonna pick some random buffs.
재미없는 전투가 되겠네.
Yeah, apparently she's a senior, right? She acts like a child. Yeah, but the voice sounds old. I don't know. It's all very weird. That's the thing. I just couldn't figure out what her deal was. I don't know if she's supposed to be like an old young person or a young old person. Yeah, Socrates, that is a good point. She could be an older Nikke that's been around for a long time and still has her, like, kid body. But then why is she in school, right? Like, why is she in high school? Oops, alright, guess I'll select that one instead. Rain's a child, you can't tell me otherwise. I mean, maybe. I honestly, I would not necessarily argue one way or the other. I don't know what I'm selecting here. Okay, here we go. Why is there a missless school for Nikkes? Because people like high school girls. That's creepiness. That's why. I don't know. I don't know. Because just anything in these types of games or anime or manga, like, you have to have, like, high school involved somehow, for some reason. It's a school for Nikkes of all ages, it seems. I mean, so does that mean like all Nikkes go to it? Is that a thing? All right. Let's collect some rewards. Let's see if we can finally level up some skills that I've been waiting on. Go to A2. Man, A2 looking strong. She's really high on the list. Oops, hello? Ooh, jeez, I still need so many blue burst books. That's nuts. Okay. Well, we'll open one of these just to get some more blue burst books. Because why not? Might as well. I'm gonna need them. Open all this core dust. Took it as a tie into the story because Suyuan is no longer the CEO. They can start producing missileless units again. Yeah, you might be right, Malk. That's an interesting take. No one's gonna know why if they're not up to date in the campaign. But yeah. Nice. Congrats, Beely, on your second poll. I think she's definitely worth 2 polls. Alright. Wait, how short was I on these? Okay. We're actually kind of close. I'll probably be able to do it by like the end of the week. What am I on leader? Do I have her all on 777? I do have her on 777. Okay. Do I have any normal skills that I want to level up on units? Honestly, maybe more on A2. I already finished off Alice's skill 1. I finished off Maxwell's skill 1, so I'll probably just save them. Yeah, we'll just put them all into A2. Okay, I think we'll do some near stuff. And then after I finish the near stuff, I think I'll take a look at the member request stuff for Eversoul. Have I read the event? Kind of. Like I said, I rushed through it. I didn't really have time, so like I skimmed it. Which normally I really like to spend my time and read the story because I think it, the writing is one of the best parts of Nikke. I feel like I got something to my eye. But I haven't done it yet for today, of course. Slowly but surely recovering your gems from the near collab. Yeah. Yeah, I'm on storage mode right now too. Oh hey, there's a thing right there. Nice. I thought I beat the last challenge one. I did, right? I guess we can just keep doing it? Yeah, I can quick battle it. By the way, if anybody is struggling with this, I beat it on my first try with this squad right here. So this is proven. This was a one tap. So glad you can auto run challenge mode. Yeah. Yeah, Kickrow, I might go back and watch it. I just, like I said, I had to get it done before the reset. Yeah, because everything you're hitting for material H is apart, right? Not to mention when like the swarms of enemies come in, she clears them super fast, so the shield goes down. Also, that last stage of the minigame was like super easy. Like, I actually had to redo, I don't know if it was the one right before it or the one right before that, but I had to restart that one like 7 times. It was actually like a big struggle. But then like the actual last stage was like, it was almost disappointing. It was kind of cool though at the very end how you see like all the menu things around you. Like aesthetically it was very cool. Yeah, thank you. If you don't have Rapunzel, probably don't use Nero. Matthew, you know what? I actually don't know. That's a good question. Yeah, that might be a good point. We'll find out in a second. Did you miss my thoughts on the new characters? Well, I put out a video about Marciana's skills, so you can see my thoughts there in my newest video. And then later in the stream, I'm going to record a skill analysis here live with you guys for the 2 like leaked new characters that we don't have, or whatever we're calling them. So I haven't really talked about them. I haven't seen their kits at all. I'm gonna like do it live and see what happens. Sup, Dryden? Yeah, okay. So I think there's nothing left to do here, right? I guess I'll just go to the shop. Well, I guess collect my mission rewards. They seem really good. Yeah, I've heard a little bit. People are saying them like new bunnies. I don't really know why, because again, I haven't seen their kits, but I hear they look strong. Okay, I will take some core dust. Thank you very much. A little bit of extra credits too. Gotta do extra credits for school for the next event. All right, going back to the lobby. Yeah, I mean, you could be right, Kikro. I mean, it's just not the type of, you know, like I said, I'm still like hyped about Nier, and Nier is still around, and like the whole high school aesthetic thing like doesn't really appeal to me that much. But you could totally be right. I probably would be more interested in it if I actually read the story in detail, and I probably will go back and watch it, because like I said, I feel like that's one of the best things about these events in general is the story, and I just didn't have time to read it. All right. Before we do anything else, I think we're gonna take a look at some Eversoul stuff, because this is a channel member request from Eugene. And for those of you who are just joining that didn't hear me talking about this, Eugene really was like hyping up Eversoul and like wanted me to check it out. And like technically the member requests are only supposed to be for me to play games, but rather than me starting my own account or like having to use his account or something, he decided that to just upload some videos for me to easily be able to watch. He wanted me to see some Bond stories, and he said he'd like to see my live reactions to them. So I don't know anything about Eversoul, although I've heard it's a pretty good game. So I'm going to go ahead and check those out. So let me just switch screens here. And I'll read just what Eugene said about this. And then we'll get back to Nikke after we check these out. All right, he told me just a little bit about the world. Otherwise, I really don't know much all about it. Okay, so he says, for your context, on Eversoul, protagonist Savior is a human who survived the apocalypse and was chosen to sign contracts with the souls and rescue Eden from monsters rampaging the continent. Okay. So we're like in a post-apocalyptic world. And says, I should give you a heads up on the story. She is a child's soul, but the Savior would want to make her bride literally as she loves her, not as father figure. Oh no. This hopefully this is not like some crazy or am I going to be able to show this on stream? Shocked when he first learned about it in the story. Okay. Well, okay, so I think we're going to watch 2 quick videos here. All right. Okay, I definitely like an anime aesthetic here. This reminds me of like the Yan pose. Share what? Dang, she just took my snacks? That's not cool. I don't like her. We're out here catching bugs, okay. Oh my gosh. Yo, she's annoying. She just... just like put a bug in my shirt. Yeah. Okay, looks like the protagonist thinks she's a little bit lame too. Okay, so it's not just me. She's a little rude. I do like her different color eyes, I'll say that. Eugene is in chat here, right? Eugene was here earlier. Who's a top? I'm a top. What? No. It's best to ignore idiots? Yes, we're looking at Eversoul right now. Admit that you're weak and let me protect you. Yo, this girl really needs to chill. Yeah, she's just trying to get attention, maybe. There's a Korean developed game? Okay. That makes sense coming from Eugene. I think he's a big fan of most Korean games. All right. There is another video. So let me pull that up. We got one more. That was, I don't know what I was expecting. I want to say I wasn't expecting that. Episode 2. All right, here we go. Wait, hello? Episode 2? Oops, sorry, didn't mean to have this like chat window on the side. Hello? Hold up. Let me see if I can get rid of this. Why do I have live chat? I'm not even watching a live stream right now. Hold up. Technical difficulties. Try this again. Okay, okay. We're back on track. Try to psych yourself out thinking Union Raid was tonight? Yeah, it's not till the 29th. We got another more than a week. You know what? I guess I didn't even realize they're speaking Korean. I think I'm so used to hearing it in like the other games that it just sounds normal to me, and I didn't think about the fact like, oh yeah, of course it's a Korean game. They're speaking Korean. I have to say, this is very different vibes from the first encounter with her. It's very Genshin-like UI. Is it? I've never played Genshin Impact. But I wouldn't be surprised if Genshin Impact has influenced a lot of games with the amount of success it's had.
일족의 규율을 어겼으면 순순히 처형이나 당할 것이지. 절대 복수할 테다.
Like how it's just rule breaker.
복수라니 웃기지도 않아. 나 하나도 못 이기는 약한 잔챙이 자식들 주제. 무서워. 무서워.
Okay, okay, don't hurt yourself.
얼른 저택으로 돌아가야 하는데 조금만 쉬고 가자. 프라이스가
Genshin is about to owe Unity $1 billion. Why? What happened?
상처가 조금
Was there some kind of like copyright infringement or something?
조금만.
Hide in a dark alley. Okay. Yeah, this is like a complete 180 from the first one that we watched. Like this is all like dark and serious. The other one was like goofy girl being annoying. Oh, godly, yeah, okay, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah. Yo, that whole thing was ridiculous. But yeah, I hear Unity is already like trying to reverse that because of immense backlash from like everybody, so we'll see what happens.
설마 너 구원자? 아, 뭐야, 힘샜네.
Dang, that's ominous.
내가 구원자군 같은 허접도 아니고.
Oh my gosh, she's back to being annoying again.
그냥 이대로 내버려.
Like, girl, just take the help.
앞으로 15분 정도 더 지나면 일어날 수 있어.
Just need 15 more minutes and I'll get back up. Okay.
걸려도 하필 구원자한테 걸리다니 진짜 최악. 설마 내 모습을 보고 쫄은 건 아니지? 아? 뭐야 그게? 겨우 이런 걸로 진짜 쫄은 거야? 어저 역시 구원자분한테는 멜피스님이 필요하구나. 괜찮아. 이 주변 질서를 망가뜨리던 쓰레기들은 내가 청소했거든. 이제 당분간은 괜찮을걸?
Okay.
괜찮다니까. 놔두라고. 야, 잠깐만. 이게 무슨 짓이야?
Some people are too afraid to like ever show any weakness.
구원자 이 녀석 기어이 미쳤나? 대체 뭘 믿고 나한테 이렇게 구는 거야? 내가 기습이라도 하면 어쩌려고? 아니, 그 이전에 내 몸에서 나는 피가 구원자 옷에 잔뜩 스며들고 있잖아. 날 별로 좋아하지 않는 거 아니었어? 아니면 싫어하는 녀석이라도 일단
Just go around saving everyone.
젠장.
I mean, presumably, if, you know, you're a good person.
갑자기 왜 이렇게 긴장되는 건데?
Dang, we're breaking through her shell.
바보, 멍청이 발미잘. 나중에 후회해도 난 진짜 모른다.
Still has to try and act tough, huh? Alright. Yeah, you know, like I said, I'm not really sure what I was expecting, but those were some pretty unique storylines. It was not really what I imagined. I don't know. I guess I had no idea what the characters were going to be like, to be honest. But yeah, it looks like there's quite a bit of character development that has gone into these characters. How long has Eversoul been out? It's like a couple years old, right? Is it like 1 year old, 2 years old? Like I said, I've never played it, but I feel like it's like new-ish, but not super new, right? He was probably the worst character to choose for my first impressions. Hey, it's the one Eugene selected. He was like, here, watch these. Yeah, who is the developer for Eversoul anyway? Came out around the time Nikke did? Okay, yeah, that sounds right. So it's like close to a year old or something like that. January 1st is the 1 year anniversary. Wow, okay. So like every first is going to be his anniversary. So it's actually a little bit newer than I thought, but cool. January 5th. Now we're getting really specific here. Like at any rate, it's like a little less than a year old. Cool. All right. So if any of you guys who are a cultured TA or cultured graduate channel member of the mid or high level there, you can request for me to play games. or check out games. If they're ones that I end up, actually really getting interested in, then I might end up streaming them more. Just kind of depends. But don't forget, that is one of the benefits. Also, if you are a cultured graduate, remember to just let me know whenever you want me to do your account review. We have one scheduled for next week, Monday, I believe. So I just kind of do like one request per stream. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Thank you to Eugene for supporting the channel. And that was some interesting stories to watch. 9arc is the developer. Huh. I have heard of Kakao Games as the publisher, but I've never heard of 9arc. Okay, let me... Ooh, hold up just a second. Let me do something really quick. Yeah, okay. Alright, I think we'll do Interception next. I didn't do Interception already, did I? I think I just did Simulation Room. I'm hoping to get either Pilgrim Attacker Chest or Tetra Support Helmet. Blacksmith. Alright, yeah, well, because we haven't fought Blacksmith 9 million times recently. So, ironically, A2 would probably be kind of mid against this Blacksmith. Like, not bad, but like not nearly as good as she is in the solo raid Blacksmith.
조금만 버텨주게. 이곳은 완전한 세계. 가드노브 샹그리라. 내 차례야. 다들 버텨. 마음껏 날 뛰어보게나.
Yo, its cannons are so tanky in this version. Alright, Blacksmith, be good to me. Give me Pilgrim Attacker Chest or Tetra Helmet. Yeah, A12, A12. A2 doesn't work this well with this Blacksmith, yeah. Blacksmith. I just, like, that was not English. None of the words that came out of my mouth were real words. Alright, we got a custom module. That would be my third choice. I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah, she does absolutely decimate the train. She's on my new train team, for sure. She's so strong in train, combined with my, either Scarlet or Modernia, either one. That I literally don't even use any kind of tank or anything on that team. I just like burn through the parts so fast, we just don't even take damage from anything. Alright, see if we can get something else good. Generic attacker helmet. That's not it, guys. That's not it. You have A2 on your rotation for special interception bosses? Yeah. She's strong. 2B is good, but I do feel like A2 just has more applications. And if you're going to pick one, should probably go with 2B. No, I mean A2. Back that up. 2B can back that up. But you guys know what I'm saying. I think that they're both strong units, but 2B just requires a lot more setup, and A2 just like punishes so many things. Alright, we'll do one more quick battle. Give me something good. Generic boots. Come on. Alright, this wasn't like a total loss. We got one custom module, but results were pretty mid today. Could have been better. Definitely could have been better. Went all in for Waifu 2B? Yeah. Artifly donated $20 in the super chat. Pull for Marciana or save for anniversary, whatever you feel like. Thanks for the streams. Wow, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate the support. Massive super chat right there. Yeah, thank you so much. Save for super chat or pull for Marciana. You know what? I mean, logically, I'm like, all right, I'm still going to save for anniversary. But, you know, with a donation like that from you in the super chat, I think we'll have to do at least 110 pull for Marciana. So, end of the stream, guys. Look forward to that. Thanks to Arufly for the super chat. We will do a poll for Marciana. All right. I should probably plug in my device. So I don't just suddenly go offline. That wouldn't be great, would it? Okay. So, what do we have in inventory? Why do we have a red dot? Oh, because we have mid-quality mold. Okay, we'll do mid-quality mold on stream too. Yo, we got a lot of exciting things happening for stream. I still have to record the skill analysis videos for the new characters too. Okay, so let's go over here and see what we can upgrade. Should I upgrade? Ooh, what am I upgrading? Okay, so I could upgrade Summer Niece's arms further. Or, oh, you know what? I want to get A2's helmet all the way to 5. We're gonna do A2's helmet. Alright. Yo, the off-banner units. I mean, you guys saw my polls. Like, I pulled so many units. Like, with 2B even. It was just, like I got a bunch of SSRs, but it just took forever to actually get 2B. The near banners were pretty rough. Alright, so we're going to upgrade this to level 3. Ooh, okay. Not even close to getting to level 4 on that. Okay. So we'll just give her a couple of these. And then we'll sit on the rest of them for the moment. Man, look at this. Here's the thing about A2. She's got this one. Looking good, not gonna lie. Then we even have this paid one, which again, still looking good. But the thing is, I actually prefer her normal outfit. Like, just the normal one is the one I prefer the most. The animation, yo, you can't beat, like, this hip action. Yeah. The other ones just don't have it, you know? Like, got like a little hip there. And then, like a little bit there too. But, I mean, it just, this one is just SS tier, okay? Her mission pass skin looks good. It does. And I had her in the lobby for a while, for like a whole week. Okay. Rupee, though, also a good-looking girl. Got her in the lobby now. Let's go back to Rupee for a while. Yeah, hips greater than pretty much everything. Gigaduck, what's up? Welcome to the stream. You pulled 140 pulls and got no extra copies for 2B. Oh my gosh, that's rough. And then you had to do 120 to get Marcy. Dang. I mean, you got 10 off-banner SSRs? That's not bad, though. Yeah, it's good and bad at the same time. For real. Okay. Let me collect some more rewards. I have not done Arena. Okay, you know what? Okay, since we got a lot going on here. So, we're going to end the stream with a Marciana poll. I'm going to record skill analysis videos for the 2 new leaked characters. And then I also need to do Arena and the whole school event and this mid-quality mold. So I think we're going to do the mid-quality mold right now, and then we'll do Arena, and then maybe do the skill analysis. Micah. Micah is not what I was hoping for there, but you know, we can't win them all, I guess. Okay, so we'll go to arena now. Major Unity, wish you were that pole. Yeah, so do I, so do I, we all do. Yeah, the SR mold, I mean, like, you know, it's a win if you ever get an SSR out of a mold, which honestly, I have gotten a lot of SSRs out of the purple molds, but still, like, the odds are very much against you. Okay, what am I fighting? Mr. Kato, I've never seen this person before. Can we beat Mr. Kato? I think we can. Mr. Kato doesn't look like shit. No. Let's see. This could actually be pretty close. He has a pretty strong team here. Kind of a weak team there. A very strong team there. We'll see, we'll see. We'll try and fight Mr. Kato. Time to start taking lunch money. That's right, Syndicate. Julia became meta? I don't think so. Unless there's been like some crazy like brewing that people have done that I haven't seen. Alright, so easy win there. Another easy win here, and then we'll lose the next one. Yeah, the thing about crit builds is there's just so many stronger crit units than Julia. Because like for burst 1, you've got volume, right? And then for burst 3s, you've got like Guillotine and Scarlet. I mean, so they're doing such massive damage that like Julia, just there's no reason to use her, you know? Why is everybody using OG Anise in PvP? Because Anise has the highest burst generation of any unit in the game. So when the meta is just burst before the other person, she becomes top tier. Which is why I made her... I think I had her an A tier in my tier list. So yeah, she's very good in Arena. Alright, who else can we fight here? Can we beat Midna? Oh gosh, this looks like a strong person. We can maybe win that one. I think this is a loss. Well, Willie G. Yes, better than Viper. Viper's kind of mid-tier on burst generation, actually. So below Anise would be Jackal, and then Senti, and then I think like Christmas Anna and Rapunzel. And then below that, you have like most of your shotgun users. And then below that, you have some of your other rocket launchers. And then everybody below that is just like bad burst generation. Alright, can we beat Willie G? Willie G is pretty strong. I mean, he's got a few levels on me, some pretty high CP. Would I burst first here? Oh, Noah's another one with really high burst generation. I don't think I mentioned her. Noise is good, but she's below the real top ones. Noah is very good at it, though. Noah is probably like I'd have to look at the chart again. But Noah, I believe, is right below, like, Jacqueline Senti. Similar to, like, Christmas Anne and Rapunzel. And then Noise is a couple tiers down. But she does have good burst generation compared to a lot of units. I don't think I can beat this person. Everyone's too high a level. Okay, let's see. Can we beat this person? They just have this. This is a super tanky setup here. Can I out-sustain this team? Maybe. Then I can definitely easily wipe this team. Can I just make this my loss? Do I lose this? They have Rapunzel. They have a decent amount of sustain. I think I can win this. We'll try it. The rank changed. Oh, what happened? Oh, no, I got kicked down to 13. Oh my gosh, I didn't attack soon enough. What is this? This is some BS. I guess we just fight Mr. Kato again. We know that works. Wow, that hasn't happened to me before. Someone was watching the stream and like, oh, watch me mess this up. All right. Yeah, all right, sure. I just showed you something now? You didn't know we could select the round and move teams around. Oh my gosh, Malk, yes. Yeah, so that didn't always used to be there, but I want to say maybe like a month or two ago we got that update. It was such a pain before having to like rebuild your teams every single time. Oh, I hated doing that. But yeah. Now you know. I'm glad I could help you out. I used to manually rearrange units, but you just, you don't... Times are better now. We got a quality of life upgrade. I want some way of making this third team better. Like, it kind of doesn't matter because it's just my, like, throwaway team. I only need to win 2 others, but... I don't know. I feel like there's some way I could improve that third team. Is anybody in chat here also into PvP? I feel like I'm one of the only people that's actually into Arena. Like, how could I improve this third team? I think the problem is, like, the burst generation is just really low. Because, like, Nihilster has good burst generation, but then, like, everybody else's burst generation is just, like, kind of crappy. Like, potentially good units I could add would be Summer Anise, which I actually used to have on instead of 2B. But I just put 2B on there because she's, like, really tanky, and so I was like, maybe I can just, like, stall a little bit. And then another good unit to put on there would be Drake, but I just have 0 investment in Drake. I mean, I have her at max limit break, but, like, I don't have any skills or gear on her. Yeah, I need something to spice it up. I agree, Arafly. Yeah, I mean, so I don't want to take any of my units from my other teams, right? Oops. And I just remove the unit. Like, I'm happy with the way these teams are, so I'm not willing to sacrifice anything with these. Like, with the units that are left, is there anything I could do better here? Power would be a solid pick as well. Yeah, I always used to use power in Arena. Power would be solid. You know, I almost feel like Leader is the weak link here. Like, Leader's just not super great. Like, the idea is that she'd be good when I burst with Alice, but I don't even know if it's worth it just because the burst generation is terrible. Especially because I have Makima that has terrible burst generation too. So it's just like, when am I even getting to burst here? Because I have like 2 submachine guns on my team. I don't know. Like, so this is what I... wait, where's Summer Anise? This is what the team always was for a long time. And again, just kind of a throwaway team. And then I was like, maybe it's better to put 2B here. I don't know, maybe it's better to put power there. I'm not sure. Yeah, Leader's burst generation is terrible. Maybe take out Nihilister for Noir Sugar. So the reason why I have Nihilister in here is because Nihilister's burst generation is pretty good. And because the burst generation of this team is so bad, Makima would actually die right before I would get to burst, and then I couldn't burst because I didn't have a second burst too. So that's why I put Nihilister in. And I thought about Noir, but Noir's burst generation is one of the worst ones for shotguns. So Noir is like kind of not great in Arena. Like Drake would be better. It just, like I said, I have like level 1 skills on Drake. Who else do I have for burst 1? I mean, I have Miranda, but I mean, again, submachine guns, that's gonna be terrible. I could use Emma. Emma might be better, but I feel like if I do get to burst, then Leader giving the huge attack bonus is gonna be better than just using Emma. I don't know. Yes, I'm using Noise on another team. I don't think Noir and Drake do have the same burst generation. Am I crazy? Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. But I don't think Noir and Drake have the same burst generation. I think Guilty is the worst shotgun burst gen. Yeah, I think that might be true. I'm not a huge Guilty user, to be honest. Drake has better burst. I feel like Drake is better than Noir. I'm pretty sure Drake's is higher. What is Anise? Do you know? I actually haven't tested this. Where does Anise stack up on burst generation for shotguns? Is she more similar to Drake, or is she one of the lower ones? I mean, another burst 1 I have is Summer Mary, but I don't know, that feels pretty bad. Like, I feel like his Leader's just probably the best option. So, yeah, Summer Niece is worse than Drake? Okay, that's kind of what I thought too. But still better than Alice, yeah. Alice's burst generation is not good. The thing is, I just need something to get Alice to burst faster. So, I mean, I don't know. If I wanted to invest in Drake, Drake would probably be the way to go there, but I don't know, guys. I don't know. I should swap Leader for Pepper. I mean, I have Pepper on one of my good teams. I don't want to... See, this is my problem. It's just I'm going all in on my other two teams, right? So, like, Pepper's already here. Because, like, the goal of this team is just to burst faster than anybody. Because, like, I'm already winning matches. Because they only need to win 2, right? So I can just position these 2 wherever they need to be. And then this is just the leftovers. So, like, if there's any way I could make this better, I would like to, but I don't want to take anything from the other teams. So, yeah. I don't know. I think I'm just going to leave it like this for now. Yeah, exactly, Malk. Yeah. I just, like, there's no reason for me to downgrade any of the other teams. It's just, like, if I have something better of the leftover units that I could do for burst for my third team, then I'll do it. but I don't want to take anything from the other two. You know what, N102, you're right, might actually be a decent idea. I could. But yeah, I don't have her synced. But she could be an option. That's not a terrible idea. Alright, let's get Rookie Arena out of the way.
약한 놈들을 괴롭혀줄 때가 왔네.
열심히 싸워보겠습니다.
I can check my progress on my arena rivals by looking at their profiles in the rankings list.
이런 게 바로 무적이란 거.
Yeah, it's true. So yeah, if I really cared to make that third team better, N102 might be someone that I would need to put in the sync, and then I might need to invest a little bit in Drake. But I think I just don't care enough. I think, you know, like I do care about Arena, but I don't really need it. Like, I'd rather just like save my self for other future units, you know? And that team doesn't actually need to be optimized. If I had Blanc, she might be worth putting on there too. But this is like all stuff that isn't like actually going to happen right now. Yeah, it can have some advantages with mind games with when you're defending. That's true. That's true.
이런 게 바로 무적이란 거 알겠어?
잘 보고 있게. 눈 깜짝할 새에 끝날 테니.
이런 게 바로 무적이란 거 알겠어?
Had somebody spent 800 gems trying to beat you? Oh no. That person needs to prioritize their resources better. Oh, I guess that was my last attack. Okay. Cool. We'll sit here at first place. Alright, we'll take a look at Tribe Tower real quick. I probably can't beat anything here. Elysian.
택티컬한 움직임을 기대하지.
Yeah, I already know I can't beat this because I haven't leveled up since the last time Elysian came up. So... we'll just go back out. Number 1, that's right. We have completed the dailies. Okay, so we still have to do our school event and our Marciana polls. I think we'll do... let's do the skill analysis video. Nikkepedia. Oh, they're both next to each other right there. Okay, should I do them? Let's do a community poll here really quick before we do this. Well, actually, okay, here. Actually, I'll just ask you guys this question here. I heard people say that they're the new bunnies. So, is that because they have skills that actually work together like the bunnies? Or they're just really good like the bunnies? Like, are they a pair? Like, are they, like, contingent on using the other one to be good? Or is that just, like, people are saying they're strong like the bunnies are strong? Because if they actually work together, then I'm going to make this as one video. Otherwise, I'll do it in 2 videos, if that makes sense. Correct. They work together because of their skills. Wait, so they synergize, or like they literally like need each other in the skills? You don't need both. Okay, so it's not like Blanc where like, oh, her, like, you need to use someone in her squad, otherwise she sucks. Kind of like the bunnies, but they don't really need each other. Okay, then I'm going to make 2 separate videos. Like, it's not going to make a big difference, but I'm just, you know, like I said, if they were actually like you'd need to use them together, then I'd just like do it as one video. Otherwise, I'll just do 2 separate videos analyzing their skills here. Let me check something really quick. Oh my gosh, this is so annoying. Why won't OBS won't stay in front? There we go. Okay. Okay. So let's actually start here in the lobby. We'll see how much I trip up over reading these skills for the first time. I'll probably have to restart because I'll just like fumble a bunch of words here, but we'll see. We'll see. Oh, you know what? I don't even have my fun lights on. What is this? I just had it plain white the whole time. Okay. We're here in real stream mode now. This is the real start. Okay. I'm gonna take chat off the screen here really quick while we record the video. Okay. Oh, I'll ask chat here again. One take wonder, yeah. Thank you. Should I do one first rather than the other? Like, is one burst 1 and the other one's burst 2, or like, does it matter? Like, which one should I talk about first? Should I talk about Naga or TF as the first one? You can't make a high YouTube comment. Yeah. You guys have been silenced. Tia's burst 1 doesn't matter. Blah, blah, blah. Doesn't really matter. Okay, alright. I'll just talk about them in order that they show up here on the Wikipedia then. We'll talk about Naga first. Okay, here we go. Let's not overthink this. Hey everyone, Sparks back with another Gacha Victory Nikke video, and we are going to be looking at some leaked / not leaked units. You guys already know what I'm talking about. It's Tia and Naga, and we're going to take a look at Naga first, I believe, and also check out this amazing new Rupee burst wallpaper. No regrets buying this. The lobby background looks amazing. Rupee was already looking amazing, and this has to be the best investment of any gacha skin yet. Alright, let's go ahead and get into the Nikke. So for those of you that don't know, we can already see these new units in the Wikipedia. Okay, so I'm going to scroll down here a bit. There's Marciana, by the way. Already did a video on her, linked to in the description about her skill analysis if you want to check that out. And let's take a look at Naga. So this had to be a mistake, right? There's no way they meant to put this in the game because there's been no official tweet about it. There's been, no post of her skills or her burst animation or anything, but she's here in the Wikipedia. I don't think they meant to make this live with the last update. But I'm going to be taking a look at her for the very first time here with you guys. I know nothing about her skills. She's looking a little sassy here. I like it. See her in the view mode. Yes, very nice. Okay, we'll take a look at her shooting animation. Okay, she's a shotgun. All right, I gotta say, Naga kind of does it for me. Like the hair tie in her mouth. Okay, before we get too distracted here, let's take a look, oops, at her skills. So she is a Burst 2 supporter, electric type with a shotgun. And skill 1 is Guardian of Friendship. It's a passive that activates after 12 normal attacks and affects all allies. Recover of covers HP, 14%. Okay, and activates when applying shield, affects all allies, damage dealt when attacking core, up 85% for 10 seconds. Wow, that sounds crazy. Okay, so the first part. So after 12 attacks, and notably this is attacks, not hits. So if you miss, it's okay. Although with a shotgun, you're probably going to hit anyway. And it's going to affect all allies and recover their covers HP. So this is really good. I believe this is like Leader's version, right? Or is this like Biscuit's? Let's double check this. If it's like Leader, it's way better. But let me check the wording. What does Biscuit say? I don't have Biscuit. Stat details. Let's see. Rebuild cover. Yeah, okay. So, Naga is like Leader. So this is the first unit since Leader that we have gotten that will actually recover the HP of your cover. This is extremely valuable. This is one of the reasons why Leader is still better in a lot of situations than Dorothy, even though Dorothy is extremely strong. So this already gives her like amazing bump up on the cheer list. And then this is interesting. Activates when equipping shields, affects all allies, deals additional core damage for 10 seconds, 85%. Okay, so let's see if the rest of her skills add a shield or if we have to rely on other units to do that. But that is a very big damage increase there. So any units that are good at attacking cores, such as Modernia or other machine guns, is going to get a huge increase. Okay, skill 2 is another passive. And it says activates after 5 normal attacks, affects 2 ally units with the highest attack. Okay, so she's going to be buffing probably our 2 burst 3s most likely. Damage dealt when attacking the core, up 40% for 5 seconds. Okay, so more damage up on cores. So this is definitely a support unit that is going to specialize against bosses with cores, as opposed to some units like A2, which are better against units with a lot of parts. And then there's a second part to the skill, activates after 5 normal attacks, affects 2 ally units with the lowest HP percentage, so might be the same units or could potentially be 2 separate units, just depends on who's taking more damage. Recovers 9% of the caster's final max HP as HP. Okay, so depending on how high we can get Naga's HP up, this could be a pretty big recover. And it goes after every 5 normal attacks. That's kind of nuts. Yeah, only 5 normal attacks. And then we'll heal 2 allies by 9.5% of Naga's final max HP. That is, that could be like Rapunzel level healing. This is pretty nuts. I don't know. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, burst skill. She's a 20-second cooldown. Okay, so you love to see it. That's ideally what we want all of our burst 2s to be, so we have more flexibility here. And it says, affects self, gains Pierce for 10 seconds. Pierce is one of the most effective abilities in the game. It's one of the reasons why Alice and Snow White are so incredibly strong. And the fact that she's already good against cores, a lot of times you can get double hits on most bosses by shooting through the core, and it also hits the body. So this is going to make her even stronger against units with cores, but also pretty good against units with parts because she's going to be able to go through multiple parts. And then also affects all allies. Attack goes up by 16% of caster's final max attack for 10 seconds. Wait, final attack? Of just caster's attack. Okay, so it's probably going to be a relatively small attack boost, especially because she's a supporter, not an attacker unit. But still, more attack is always good. And then activates when applying shield. Again, same kind of ideas, same trigger as we saw in skill 1. Affects all allies. Attack goes up by 30% of the caster's attack for 10 seconds. So an even bigger bump up if you apply a shield. Now, I don't see anything in this kit that makes her apply a shield for herself. So, you know, other units that do apply shields are like Folkwang, Senti, I don't know, Blanc. So there are a lot of units that do apply shields, but it looks like she does need to rely on somebody else. And I'm guessing with our next unit, which we will take a look at in the next video, Tia, my guess is that she will be able to apply shields. But, yeah. Naga looks really, really juiced. Very, 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 very strong. So, another reason why it's probably good not to spend a lot of your resources on Marciana, as I mentioned in her skill analysis, I would definitely pull for Naga. That said, I have a feeling we're not going to get these units really soon, okay? Even though they're here in the Wikipedia. I could be wrong. This is complete speculation on myself, on my part. So, you know, make your own decision here, but my guess is that we will not get these units right away, and I'll tell you why in Tia's video, which you guys can see in a second after we watch this video. Consider giving me a sub if you want to see more Nikke videos. I also stream multiple times a week on YouTube and Twitch. I also offer memberships if you'd like to support the channel more directly, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Yo, this girl looks nuts. So, I don't know, I have a feeling, I don't know, this might not be her final kit. Again, this is an error. You know, she's not supposed to be in the game yet. I would not be surprised if she was not actually supposed to be that good. It could be a test version. A self-sufficient Blanc, yeah, that's right. Okay. Take a drink of water, and then we'll record this Tia video. I was not paying attention to chat whatsoever during the whole time, by the way. Yeah. Oh, what's up? I don't know where you're at. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I would say if this is the real deal, yes, probably better than Blanc, or at least on par. But we'll see how easy it is to apply shields. Like I said, I have a feeling that's going to come from Tia. You bet it gets toned down a bit. I wouldn't be surprised if it gets toned down a bit. It is the Nikke Cup. Yes, you're right, Alvina. Yeah. Cheers, everybody. Thank you, Ami Ami, for this Nikke Cup. Okay. So let's go ahead and do this video for Tia. Hey everyone, Sparks back with another Goddess of Victory Nikke video, and it is now time to look at Tia. If you didn't see my Naga video, I recorded that just a second ago. It's the video I uploaded right before this one, so go back and check that out. I'm doing these skill analyses live. I haven't looked at them at all, and I'm excited to see what Tia does here. There were some interesting things with Naga's kit about things being triggered with shields, so my guess is that Tia here is going to provide those shields, and she is a defender. Burst 1 with a rocket launcher, so I have a feeling she is going to be our shield girl. So, but let's go ahead and take a look at her, and whoa, okay, button bursting there. Dressed a little sloppy, but yeah, definitely got the goods underneath. We'll take a look at that one more time. Is she in band? Is that like a giant like trombone or like tuba in her case there? Slash rocket launcher. Okay. See the chibi? Oh, I see. The chibi just always has the goods out. Doesn't even bother trying to hide it. It just too much power to be contained. All right, let's go back and take a look at her stats. By the way, if you didn't see the Naga video, link to that video in the description below as well. Okay, so like I said, Burst 1 Defender with a rocket launcher. She is Iron type. And we'll see what these skills do. So skill 1, Reptile Lover. Okay, so she's kind of a weird animal girl here. Activates, it's a passive, activates when recovering, covers HP, affects self. Okay, so right off the bat here, we can see that she is meant to work with Naga. However, we could also potentially pair her with Leader, because Leader is the original one that recovers HP of cover as well, right? But then you're having 2 burst 1s, so I mean, obviously the intention is to put Naga and Tia together, but just saying it's not the only way you could get that to work. Anyway, so when you recover, covers HP, she affects herself with the cooldown of burst skill down by 13 seconds. Down by 13 seconds. So is that just like, that is a massive decrease. Stacks up to 2 times and lasts for 12 seconds. Holy cow, okay. That is a massive cooldown reduction. And then activates when recovering covers HP, affects all allies. Attack damage goes up by 32% for 10 seconds. Attack damage? Wait, am I reading that right? So this isn't an attack up by 32%. Is that how they normally word that, damage? I'm guessing this just means damage up by 32%, which if that's what that means, 32% increase in damage is way more powerful than if it was a 32% increase in attack. Because that's just like, you know, whatever after the whole formula works itself out to be, this is the amount of damage you do, is then going to do 32% more of that damage. So if that's what that actually means, that is really nuts. Okay, she's living up to her partner in power level here so far. Okay, skill 2 is another passive. Activates after landing 5 normal attacks and affects self. Okay, so she has to land 5 attacks, and then covers max HP, goes up by 32% of the caster's max HP, and lasts for 5 seconds. Okay, so she is going to increase the max HP of the cover. So she's really going to be making that cover tanky, and then combined with Naga, repairing it, you could potentially have like infinite cover here. That's really, really strong. She's also going to taunt all enemies for 5 seconds. Okay, this might be good, it might not. Let's see if she has enough sustain to stay alive. Activates when using her burst skill, affects self, covers HP by 14% of the caster's final max HP. So she can also recover cover on her own. She doesn't even need Naga to do that all the time. And recovers 29% of attack damage for 10 seconds. And recovers 29% of attack damage for 10 seconds. Wow, okay. So also, we're getting like a vampire effect here. Okay, yes. So again, I mean, we have like... I mean, she's a defender and a rocket launcher, so I don't know. Might still run into the Christmas rupee problem of not having enough health for herself to stay alive with the taunt, but... Okay, this may or may not be strong. Skill 1 is amazing. Skill 2, I would say, is looking a little weaker, but probably still good. Okay, and then her burst, 40-second cooldown. Okay, so she has to be paired with another burst 1. This doesn't necessarily make her bad, because we've already seen with Rapunzel, who's a burst 1 with a slow cooldown. She's still very, very usable, but... You know, it does mean we need to use some other burst 1 with her. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to cycle through our burst. Okay, so affects self, generates a shield. Okay, so here's the shield. So this is how we're going to trigger all of Naga's abilities. With 35% of caster's final max HP for 10 seconds. All right, that's a pretty strong shield. I'd have to look at the numbers, but I believe this is probably quite a bit stronger than Senti's shield. And then it also affects all allies except for herself. Okay. Generates a shield with 10% of the caster's final max HP for 10 seconds. Okay. So slightly weaker shield for all the other allies. and then a really powerful one for herself. And then also affects all allies. Re-enter burst stage 1. Yo, I just made a Christmas rupee reference without even realizing that she's like a new Christmas rupee. So the only other unit that we've had that has been effectively a burst 0 like this is Christmas rupee. So now we're finally getting another person that can trigger another burst 1. Okay, so clearly she's meant to be used with a burst 1, but she's only going to go off every other time because of her cooldown being a 40-second cooldown, whereas Christmas rupees would go off every single time. Will be interesting to see what, if any, kind of lag there is between that. Christmas rupee had to get a buff to make the delay between her going off and your other burst 1 going off shorter, and she did get improved that way. So hopefully Tia here will also have that same benefit. Tia looks pretty good. I would have to say, of the two, Naga looks maybe like the even more powerful one, but Tia looks very, very strong. And then also, Naga is more dependent on other units to do stuff. Whereas Tia is a little bit more self-sufficient because Naga needs people to make shields to trigger a lot of her stuff. Of course, Tia has to be, she's dependent on another burst 1 because if she just goes off on her own, you know, she's 40 seconds, she's also going to try and trigger another burst 1, and there's not going to be another burst 1 to trigger, and it's just going to be a mess. So they do have some balancing here, but here's my thing. I would not be surprised if these kits got changed. Now, we don't know for sure, but again, this, I think, has to be a mistake. They did not mean to make these characters in the Wikipedia live here with the most recent update. And one thing that we've noticed, if we look at a pattern of the way the events have been done here in Nikke, is they always go to different storylines until they come back to a similar world. So the fact that we're currently having the school event makes me very skeptical that we're going to have another school event right after it. So I do not think that we're going to get these units next, right after Marciana. Again, I could be wrong, but I have a feeling we'll go to another storyline and another one, and then come back to this one eventually. You know, if you think about, we had Biscuit, and then we had several different ones, and then finally got back to Nero, things like that. Also, we didn't go straight from Sakura to Rosanna. You know, there's always like spaces in between those related characters. So my guess is that these guys just aren't supposed to be here yet. These might still be test kits. They could get nerfed, but as of now, they look very, very strong. And I would still hold on to my resources for Anniversary, and we'll just have to find out what happens with these two girls here. Let me know what your thoughts are. Are you planning to pull for these? Do you think these are the real final kits? Are you still saving for Anniversary? Do you prefer Naga or Tia? We'll end the video with one more button burst. And don't forget to check me out on stream on both Twitch and YouTube. Please give me a sub if you are interested in Nikke videos. I'm an official Nikke content creator, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Alright, guys. That is our skill analysis. You guys saw it here first. Let's go back to Naga. I have to say, Naga does it for me a little bit more. She's more my aesthetic. Space and Beyond, welcome to the stream. Let's bring chat back up on the screen here. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Thank you, Elvina. Control, you say Valentine's Day. Yeah, it could be. It could be. Solid analysis. Thank you. Thank you. Hopefully I have the right read on these people. I'm a man of culture. Yo, I run the physics class of culture, guys. I am absolutely a man of culture. And you are a cultured graduate. You are also a man of culture. Who is better, Tia or Naga? All-out power level, I think Naga is more powerful. But she's a little more dependent on having Tia with her than Tia is having Naga with her. You did some math to figure out 2B, and yeah, it does align with what anyone says, but it's not as bad as people make it out to be. Yeah, Apprentice Masters. If it's bait before anniversary, they caught us. I mean, if those are the final kits and these actually get released, you know, in the next week or two before anniversary, it's going to be really hard to say don't pull for them. Like, it's probably just like a must pull at that point. Yeah, Tia re-entering Burst 1 balances out her kit a little bit. Yeah, Tia, because she's not as dependent on using Naga, the way of balancing it is that she is dependent on there being another Burst 1. So they do both have like some balancing effects there. Marciana might be baiting you. Oh, hey, going back to Naga, what do you guys think? So, I'm curious. Do you guys take that to mean just an increase in damage? Because this is attack damage. I don't think we've seen that wording in a skill before, but I'm not sure. But I feel like that just means percentage increase of damage, right? I don't know. She can't be run with 3 burst 3 comps? Yeah, that's true, that's true. Yeah, you could pull for both if you have enough gold mileage saved up for whatever the anniversary unit is. That is a valid point, Psycho, if you have enough saved up. The other thing about anniversary, though, that people should keep in mind is if anybody's new to gacha games, most of the time, not only will there be like a new powerful unit, but we'll probably get a bunch of cool stuff for anniversary, right? Like there might be banners that are at lower rates, or like reruns with like really high rates, or like there's going to be, we don't know, and Nikke is a new game, but usually for anniversaries, gacha games have additional like cool stuff to do with your resources other than like just a new unit. So keep that in mind. Like if you're a newer player and there's still older units that you're missing, there might be good opportunities to get some of these units. There might be discounted rates on things or increased rates for like getting, you know, 3 different units or something like that. So just remember, there could be a lot of stuff coming for the anniversary other than just like one new powerful unit. So there's more reason to save your resources other than just getting like possibly Red Hood with gold tickets or something, which obviously is important too. Maybe damage increase taken but the opposite way as buff to overall damage for allies. Yeah. I feel like I agree with that. I don't know if I was clear with that in the video, but I think that's kind of what I meant. So, you know, after whatever attacks and buffs the formula has worked its way out, you have, like, we'll say for round numbers, like $1,000 projectile going to hit the boss, then they're going to take 1,300 damage from that instead. Of course, minus their defense formula or whatever. Yeah, they might give us freebies for anniversary. Damage dealt increased. Yeah, I mean, if that's how it works, that would be more clear. If that's what they're actually intending, we just don't know. But I think that would be a more clear way of saying it. All right, let's go into the event. Do I think the next Pilgrim will be a Defender? I have no idea. We do only have one Pilgrim Defender, so I wouldn't be surprised if it was. Yeah, if it's damage inflicted, it will be huge, for sure. I gotta say, I do like the music. I mean, when do I not like the music for Nikke, though? Like, it's always so fire. Oh, and to answer the question, whoever was that was asking in chat earlier, it looks like you can use challenge in both events right now. So again, I just had to do this. I just like slapped the first 5 units in, and this was my team that I did the first challenge on. I don't even have a burst 2, but I just like tap 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 and then like let it play. Cosmograph top tier, that's right. Okay, so let's
귀하께서 원하신다면 함께 해드리죠.
put a real team in here.
합류 완료.
Yeah, we'll use a bunny.
게임하러
We'll use 2
가신다며?
bunnies. Who else should we put in here? We'll put a niece in there too. That's a terrible combo, but I don't even care. We're going for aesthetics here. We'll do another burst 3. What's another one that kind of matches their vibe? Anybody? I don't know. Put 2B in there. Why not? Alright. Oh, I should have used train because it's 8. You should have used A2 because it's train. You're right, Malk. I should have. You think they will be the next banners? The burst animations have already been leaked? I mean, you could be right, Godly. We just don't know. I mean, it's all very sus. Look how none of them are even shooting because there was nothing to shoot at. Yo, they're really taking their time. Alright, I guess I have to manually aim at that. Alright. Dropped a giant bunny on it and the train exploded. You demand SSR Rappy for anniversary. We might get it. We might. Yeah, I mean, leader's still just, like, so valuable. I do like Dorothy better, personally. I like Dorothy a lot. She's a cool unit, and she's extremely good, but I think just leader often has a slight edge on her. Okay, I guess we'll do this. I have another nonsense squad here. Why am I using Jackal and Leader? Okay, let's at least make this slightly less nonsense. We will use. All right, let's try and keep these all like people that look like they could be going to school. Okay. Well, okay. Well, I have Jackal because she's a bonus unit. Okay, so we need another like kid or something. Yeah, that's the thing. The difference between Leader and Dorothy is so slight. It could just be like whichever one you have more invested. It really does depend on what you're fighting. Could use Noah. Who's like another like young looking character? People I don't have synced, probably. Frickin' Ray. I don't think there are anymore. Miranda? I guess kind of Miranda. You know what? We'll go with Alice. We got Alice and Modernia here, our two mentally challenged girls. All right, here we go. Yeah, it's weird that Ray isn't a bonus character. You'd think she would be. Oh, Signal would have made sense. Alright, Marciana. Okay, this is something that I was going to mention, and then I forgot to when I was doing her skill analysis. How does this suddenly ride all the way up here for her burst animation? Like, she's got a good 4 or 5 inches of cloth going below her bra there, and yet somehow in her burst animation, it's now like crop top showing underboob. The guy who did the burst animation was like, oh, I should fix this. Put my own little spin on her design. Because of fan service, that's right. Hand draw, please understand. It's the magic of the cameraman. Don't question the physics. I'm just saying, I noticed the details, guys. Curriculum is determined by the MMR. Any students here in chat relating to not having control over their own curriculum? Dang, you're part of the problem, Marciana. People in anime transform and they get their clothes. Yeah, you're right. Nothing makes sense. The plot is strong. Crow and Levelin spamming those emojis. We should get her outfit unnerved. Yeah. What is this? Why are we getting underboob? Kind of like Zway's look. Although Ayn is kind of more fun in a way, actually. Very rebel look to her. This is a really long story before the fight has started. It's like longer than usual. It's a really long story. There's been several points where I'm like, okay, and the fight will start. Nope, okay. Alright, here we go, here we go. Did they say what grade this was? No, I don't think so.
가자.
Heinz's eyes up your alley? Yeah. Same, same. Yeah, it feels like it's supposed to be high school, but they don't say. Because, like, Ray is a senior, right?
공격하면 돼요? 재장전하고 갈게요. 커버해줘.
I mean, yes, it is a school for Nikke's, but, like,
잘된 거죠?
what does that actually mean? like, they never say college, do they? I mean, I did skim through the first part of the story, but I guess they never say high school either. It looks like we're in the simulation room. Gives you early college vibes. It's an academy. Vocational school. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think, like, story-wise, this is really just kind of like a training camp, or like maybe like vocational school is like a good way to put it. But, like, definitely the aesthetic they're applying to it is very high school. It's not really a school. Suyin just wants to make a new Mattis. Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, like I said, they're very much like they put the skin of high school on it.
지휘관 지킬 거예요.
Was that an alarm or a kazoo? It was a kazoo alarm. That's what I wake up to every morning too.
재장전하고 갈게요. 이겼군요. 다행이네요.
Yo, Marciana very much has like an equestrian vibe to her. Like she kind of looks like she's a jockey or something. Like that style of pants and boots, even sort of the like cropped jacket. Oh, she is actually a horse rider? Yeah, and she does have that whip, that's true. That's in her burst animation. That. She's a dommy mommy in training. Yeah, I don't know if horses are still alive or not. Presumably they are, probably. She'd probably be too heavy to ride an actual horse though, right?
토끼 씨, 함께 놀아요. 준비하고 다시. 재장전하고 갈게요. 땀을 다시 채우고. 다 잘 된 거죠? 지휘관 멋져요.
A mass-produced Nikke is revealed to be standing in front of the elevator. Okay, then why bother with it? Dang. The dark truth. Yet another depressing story. When was the last time Nikke had a happy one? Wow, okay. No happy stories here. Whoa, what are we talking about? Titanium? Car exhaust is titanium. It is very durable and lightweight. Extremely lightweight.
다행이네요.
Property is around 250 pounds. Oh, we're talking about if they're like too heavy to ride a horse. Still? Okay. Guide you back to the right path. Uh-huh. Okay. She deeply cares about her students. No power to change the system. Yeah, it's in a bad situation. It is the realities of life sometimes. It's like easy to like be idealistic until, you know, okay, can you actually do something about it? Ooh, ether, huh? What's up, lazy boy? Good morning. Yes, Nikkes are second-class citizens. You know, I was recently thinking about how that point is emphasized a lot more in like the original launch unit story, like when you're going through like Rappy's affection stories and like Ether's, like all those original like SRs really kind of point out how like dark the world is for Nikke and what society is like in the arc. And like not so much with like the newer units. But we are definitely seeing that here. I mean, the Nikkes aren't that heavy, right? I mean, like 250 pounds is heavy, but like that's not like crazy. Lazy Boy says 200 pounds will crush you. Yeah, I mean, do you mean they sink in the water? Yeah. I don't know. Someone just said that, like, in the story, they said that Rappy weighed 250. I don't know if that's actually accurate or not. 2B weighs 328. Well, there you go. The androids are a little over 300 pounds. Sup, Dominus? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I thought about that too, Kikro. The fact that, like, Helm can swim. Which is, like, not normal for Nikkes. Alright, let's complete some missions. Go to the shop. Grab our last skill manual. And then I guess we'll go for... Honestly, it doesn't even matter right now. I'll just grab these, I guess. Might as well get the instant power up. And then we'll get this abnormal one. And the pilgrim one. Tetra. Missiles. I guess we have enough for all of these, yeah? Alright, cool. Alright, and sure, let's get the Cordis too. We'll finish that off. Alright, so then I'll slowly start getting these tickets later. Yo, skill materials are so valuable. Okay. What I just... Oh. I need to... That's not what I need to do. I need to go to the outpost so I can do my console upgrades. I mean, the reason why I'm not getting the tickets, Senku, is because I'm just not going to use them now. Obviously, I'm going to get them before the event ends, but I'm not going to poll, so like they can just sit there. Whereas I'll get the power-ups right now. Hoping for level 6 sim room. Yo, level 6 sim room would be nice. I'm hoping we get a higher sim room too. And my pilgrim is lagging. Look at that. All the way down here at level 50 compared to everything else. Guess I've just gotten unlucky with the ones that have shown up for me. Oh, I can do my defender one too. Can I do one more? No, okay. Yo, we should have Kraken in Special Interception. I hope we have the Kraken in the Union raid that's coming up. It'd be nice to get that boss out again. Full burst weekends all the time would be so nice. At least they have been doing them like pretty often. We don't have to wait too long. Grab all our bulletin board rewards. Oh man, we're so close to that next one. 7 more minutes. Grab some outpost rewards. It's another group chat. Okay, I'll read that later. Alright, I think... By the way, we've filled all positions in the Union. We had that one open spot last stream. We're full again. So welcome to Grim, I believe is our new member. Yeah, Grim is a new member. Welcome, welcome. We are gonna do recruiting in just a second. Are there any boxes I need to open? I don't think so. No Kraken for Union Raid, unfortunately. Oh, did they already announce it? Did they show us the Union Raid bosses? I feel like they didn't. Or this is just something that people data mined? I don't think they talked about that. Oh, just like 30 minutes ago they announced it? Oh, okay. Cool. I'll have to check that out. Wait, is it on Twitter? Let me look, let me look. Union Raid bosses. Oh yeah, okay. So who do we have? Obelisk, okay. Mace, that guy hits pretty hard. Nihilister. Rebuild Cucumber, I don't think we've had him for a while. The Material H. Oof. These are like really high damage bosses. Like Obelisk is pretty whatever, but like Mace can actually hit pretty hard. Nihilister hits hard. Rebuild Cucumber can actually hit pretty hard too, and Material H will melt you. These are very high damage boss for this raid. A2 is going to shine again, so probably going to be just as good in this Union raid as she was in the solo raid, because she's going to be really good against both Nihilister and Material H. They said the last raid was too easy. The last raid was a little easy, if we're being honest. Feel no pressure to pull for Marciana? No, dude, I'm totally gonna do one pull for her. That would be epic if we got her. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna do one 10 times summon here. Thank you to Aurafly for that super chat. We'll still have some left over to save for anniversary with that. So, yeah, let's see if we can get her in a single 10 pull. She is a good unit. Like, honestly, I would like to have her. It's just with everything, you know, coming that's likely, you know, it's good to save. But if I could get a copy of her, she would absolutely be helpful. Okay, here we go. Yeah, we got emojis in the chat. Thank you for the luck. Yeah, Blanc and Marciana in one multi-pull. That would be amazing. All right. Orange! It's orange! Let's go, let's go. Ooh, one at the very end there. Okay, well, it's not the Miracle Blanc Marciana pull, but it could be one of them. I would take either one, honestly. It would be a major win, either one. Tetra. It's Yulha. Dang. Okay. Well, hey, it's still a win. At least we got an SSR. I can't feel like that's a total loss here. I'll take the Yulha. All right. Well, thanks for watching, guys. We're going to end the stream there. Thank you especially to all of the members. And remember, if you are a Culture graduate, just let me know when you want me to do an account review, or for those TAs as well, if you want me to try out any other games on stream. Yeah. Hope you guys have a good night, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you guys are at. And I will catch you guys on the next stream.